Hello guys, welcome to another session. In this session, we are going to look into external style sheets. So let's jump into the topic and where we will discuss about external style sheets. In our last session, we have already seen inline style sheet and the embedded style sheet. We have also discussed about the problem of inline style sheet and embedded style sheet. And the problem was both the styling technique is time consuming and it is not very efficient to manage the update. So to solve the problem of inline style sheet and embedded style sheet, external style sheet is one of the preferred way to apply the styling on the HTML document, and it is really very efficient for applying the styling to the HTML document. If you remember the problem of embedded style sheet in our last session, we have done an exercise where to apply the styling we need to visit individual pages. So with the help of using external style sheet, we generally keep all the styles in a single .css file, and that is being linked to all the pages. And whenever any changes will be coming for a styling, then we go to that file and we will do the changes and it will reflect it back to all the pages. So it is pretty much very efficient. That helps us to managing the styling very efficiently. And this method of applying the styles is really help us to save the time for managing the styles within the HTML document. So let's jump into the Visual Studio Code and do the some exercises on external style sheet. So we are into the Visual Studio Code and we are going to use the same HTML document which we have created in our previous session. So let's remove the previous styling, the inline styling we can remove it, and the embedded styling we can remove it, and we can apply the external style sheet in this HTML document. So to do this exercise, let me delete all the previous files so that we can start it with the press. So this is not required, or keep it as is. What we are going to do, we are going to create a folder that is called CSS, where we are going to keep all the CSS file, and within that we are going to create a CSS file which will be linked to the HTML document. So let's create it. So we are going to tell it ess.css. So we can tell that external style sheet, that would be better name, and within that we can write the styling for our HTML document. So let me open one another pane as well, and where we can open the HTML document. Better it should be open over here. So HTML document I have opened over here, and here we will keep the CSS file. So let's keep it. Now what we will do, we will attach this CSS into this HTML document. So how we can attach? So it is pretty much straightforward. We need to use link, and here you need to specify the reference of the style sheet which is within CSS folder, and the name of it is external style sheet.css. So this way we have attached this CSS file with the HTML document. Just save it. Now this file is being associated with this HTML document. If we provide any kind of a style within this file, so it will directly reflect within this HTML document. So here I have also introduced the page one which I have deleted earlier, so that I can showcase that you can associate this single CSS file to both of this HTML document, and if you are doing any changes, so it is directly reflecting in both of the files. So let's close it now. So let's write some of the CSS rule so that it will affect the HTML document. So we are going to affect the p tag. So we will write this declaration over here. We are going to tell that the font size should be 14 pixel over here, and we are telling that the color of the font is green. Save it. So with the help of this rule, what will it will do, it will increase the size of all the paragraph tag to 14 pixel, and the font color of all the paragraph tag is green. Again I will iterate that if you are not understanding these properties, don't worry, I will let you know about these properties in further session. So now it's time to run this file. So how you will run it, which I have already explained in my earlier session or in my earlier course as well. If you are following that, you know about it. So here you need to select this file and click on F1, and the moment you click F1 you will get this option. You need to select it and you will get an option to open in browser. So click on open in browser. So it has opened the HTML file into a browser. Now see here, it has applied whatever the styling which we have applied into the paragraph tag. It is showing over here. It is in green color and the font size is 14 pixel. So now let's check page 1 whether the style is being applied there or not. So page 1.html. So see here, you will find that we are into page 1, and here the style is also being applied. Now we will do some modification within the style and we will check that whether it is affecting both the pages or not. So let's jump into the Visual Studio Code, and the changes which we are going to do is we need to specify 20 pixel, and here we we will tell that font color is blue. Save it. Let's jump into the browser. So we are in browser. Just refresh this one and see here it has increased the size and the color is blue. Now let's verify the other page. Go back, then you will find that it has also applied in this page as well. Now you can understand that how it is easy to manage the styling with the help of external style sheet, and you can easily apply the styling to the multiple pages within a website. So this is what I wanted to demonstrate you in this session. See you in the next session. Till then, bye bye, take care.